Hello Cancer, Ashley here. Welcome. We're going to do your Venus retrograde reading. Blah, blah. We're going to look at what's going on with you, what's going on with the person that you love or the person on your mind. Perhaps it's someone you haven't even met yet. So whether you're single, coupled up, King of Wands jumping out there. Whether you're single, coupled up, or and Judgment just tried to pop up. Could have a fire sign trying to return here. Single, coupled, whatever your status, this reading is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest for who needs it. So we're going to look at you, your person, the energy, past, present, and future between the two of you, and then pull some oracle cards. And any messages that your person wants to communicate with you at this time. Whether you are speaking or not, it could be messages that they are afraid to say, or they're too guarded up to say, whatever it may be. And with Venus being retrograde, there's a lot of past relationship stuff coming in, so be warned, this may not be new love. We will see. Cancer and Venus retrograde energies for Cancer. Let's get a clear message here for Cancer. All right. You're sitting in the Two of Pentacles. I'm feeling like this is emotional here, actually, with those waves there. Could be sitting in this energy of needing to make a decision. What am I going to do? But I feel like there's emotions coming into play here. We'll clarify. Your person, Four of Swords, doing some healing. They could be very silent at this time. It may be that you don't know what's going on with your person at this time because they are not speaking. And keep in mind, you can flip and reverse this based on what comes through. Apply it to yourself, right? Apply it to your situation, how you see fit. Could be dealing with an earth sign. We have air here. Presently, Four of Cups. Yeah, things aren't looking too hot right now. There's a lack of connection here. There's a lack of interest, I want to say. There's also, what I want to say with that is it's almost like this lack of recognition of one another. Could be an offer that's coming in here that you don't see coming as well in the past. There you are, Cancer. Holding that cup of love, staring at it, wondering if this person's going to take it. Perhaps you've been doing some self-love here too. Connecting intuitively, perhaps because this silence has been going on for some time. In the future, Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters here. I want to say moving out of confusion as well. Again, some air energy here. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're moving on from this relationship. This could also be the two of you moving into a more peaceful place together. There is more than one person in this boat. So, let's see. Oh, look. Confusion. Seven of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Hanged Man, the Devil, Eight of Cups, the Emperor, Nine of Swords. Alright, so I do feel like something ended here, or somebody went through some kind of transformation. And this Knight of Pentacles has been a slow mover. I do feel like someone here wanted reconciliation, wanted to bring things into balance here. There may have been some communication, perhaps coming from an Aries or an Emperor energy here. someone in their divine masculine energy, could be your divine masculine. But ultimately, someone here walked away. There were some fears, there's some karma here still going on between the two of you. Something toxic came up. Could also be someone chose to drink instead of participate here. But again, there's all this waiting energy interspersed in here. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Yeah, this was a difficult ending here. And again, just like this waiting energy. New perspectives being gained here, though, however, and I think it's in relation to what this dynamic is. There's choices that need to be made here, and that did show up in your energy, Cancer, so we're going to see what's going on. Let's clarify this reading. Let's clarify this choice and this emotion. Feels like these waves of emotion. Really trying to ground yourself, balance the emotions. By the Two of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Self-love here. Self-care. And the Hanged Man. This could be a few things here. We have Capricorn, Pisces showing up. This could be this energy of, wanting something solid. There could be a strong focus at this time on resources, like money at this time for you in particular, Cancer. I also feel, though, that there's these waves of emotion coming through here. And you're really trying to get a clear perspective on this entire dynamic. And I feel like it's because you're showing up here with a lot of love, but there's also confusion. Like, what in the hell even happened, right? And then there's seems to be very little feedback coming from the other side here. So let's see why they're sitting in the Four of Swords. Page of Swords, yeah, they're just chilling on the sidelines there, watching you, not saying anything. Could be dealing with a Leo. They could also be kind of having their own illumination here. We've got the Hanged Man on your side and the Sun on their side. There's this energy of you both gaining new perspectives, some sort of enlightenment happening for both of you at this time. I do feel like trying to heal. It could be that this was the person that chose to walk away, or they are attempting to heal from your departure. Queen of Cups in the past. Now that is the energy shared between the two of you, so there was strong love here at one point. Let's see. But there needed to be a choice. What is up with this? Choices about the future. And I feel like, oh my gosh. It could very well be here, Cancer, that you had to make a choice based on your intuition. And I think that was maybe happening because there was such a lack of clarity that the only thing you could do was make a choice based on, what your heart was telling you, what your intuition was saying to you. The King of Cups is showing himself, and the Two of Cups. Look at that. So I do feel like this is a strong partner for you. Let's look at this Four of Cups. This is what's going on between the two of you right now. There's definitely dissatisfaction on both sides, but I also feel like it's like you're not maybe seeing each other clearly. which could explain why there's this period of this enlightenment happening here between both of you, because without it, you may not see each other clearly. Let's see. Justice. Libra energy here. 6 of Wands. Some more Leo there. 5 of Wands. So I do feel like what's happening in this, like, what feels like a pause, or at least some confusion here. If there is communication here, it's very little, I feel. I do feel like both of you want things to come into balance. I do think that both of you want things to come out victorious after difficulty, right? It's like you want to get past the drama. You want to get into the calmer waters together here. But I also feel like things weren't balanced in the past. There may have been a lack of truth with justice showing up there. It could also be that you're not recognizing the truth of one another. I mean, that's what I was saying before. It's just like, it's like you can't see each other clearly because there's been all this conflict. And I do feel like if this is a separation period for you both, that is what you were both working to understand and see at this time. And it may not even be conscious, like that you're purposely like, I'm going to take this time and try and better understand them. That may not be the approach, but I do feel like that's what's happening. 6 of Swords in the future. What's this? Are we moving into calmer waters together, or are we separating? 8 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work on getting things to a better place. Yep. Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like divine timing is coming into play here. It could also be that, you know, the karma that was going on between the two of you, especially with Wheel of Fortune and Justice, there's been some karma that needed worked out between the two of you. And I do feel like that's coming in, that this period of time where you're both reflecting and gaining this understanding is helping with that. But I also feel like the pause itself is like divinely guided. It's like things will move forward in a better way here, but it's outside of your control and it's outside of their control. And it could just have to be with the retrograde, right? We're separated as we're both reflecting. Further clarification. 4 of Pentacles. Like, I don't think either one of you want to let this go, but there needs to be a choice. There needs to be a decision here on what we're doing. So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's pull some romance angels here, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer and this person? Can we get some guidance on this dynamic? What should Cancer know about this Venus retrograde, this person? Come on now. Let's get one pop out. There we go. Trust. I do feel like it says this situation's calling for you to have faith. So you need to have faith and trust that things will play out in the right way. I do feel like someone here is trying to manifest this back into good. I'm thinking of that song. Is it Third Eye Blind? Get it back to good? Or is that Ashbox 20? I don't know. You might want to look up that song, but that's immediately what came to mind there. Those lyrics, get it back to good. All right, what else? Cancer and their person. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that would be a good idea, even in this period. Your person has the sun, so I do feel like they may be indulging that inner child, you know, trying to have some fun at this time. That could be very healing for them. That might be something for you to consider. Past life relationship, you've known each other before, so there's automatically karma here when that comes out. Anything else for Cancer before we move on to the Truth Oracle? Anything else for Cancer and their person? Oh, let's grab that one. You deserve love. You are lovable. Kind of like this, it's interesting. We have this woman holding an arrow, or sorry, a bow and arrow here. And then this man here is trying to direct Cupid with his arrow. So I do feel like somebody here is manifesting you. You could be manifesting them as well. But I think that there's this almost like need to return to the recognition that you both deserve love. And to be able to see that in one another. It's kind of like this going back to the inner child here. Because, I mean, think about it. That inner child within you wants joy, wants happiness, wants unconditional love for everyone. You know, you didn't run around as a child judging people. You know, like you eventually learned that over time. And it's almost like this return to innocence here needs to happen. It could be very healing. It could also be, you know, your real true feelings coming to the surface. What does your person want to say? What does Cancer's person want to tell them at this time? Oh. Any messages from Cancer's person? What do they want to say? This deck is acting weird. Here's one. I remember every detail of that day. So this could be a conflict that you had. This could be the day you met. They're definitely thinking of you. And with that playfulness energy showing up there, that trust, I do feel like it's probably some time in your past. It's like they're really reflecting on getting it back to good, like what was good before, right? You totally need to look up that song. I think it was probably Matchbox 20, now that I'm saying it. What else? I wish I had treated you better. Me too. What else? What else do we have for Cancer from their person? What would their person want to say to them right now? If they didn't have their guard up, if they weren't being quiet, what would they want to say to Cancer? Come on now, let's have one pop out here. Oh, here's a couple poking out. We have, I feel you even though we are apart. So there's definitely a separation here. I don't react when people mention you. This has come out for so many readings today. And it's like, what is that? That drives me nuts. As a water sign, I am all about, and I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, that's shown up a lot as well. But this, I don't react when people mention you. It's like we're trying to hide our inner feelings, right? trying to pretend like we're fine on the outside when inside we're maybe not so fine. I hope you found that helpful, Cancer, and I hope to see you in the weekly reading this week. Again, I will be doing an update when Venus moves direct, so you can look for that at the end of the month, towards the beginning of February. Of course, that happens right as we're headed towards Valentine's Day, so could be interesting. Thanks for being here. Bye.